Good evening, and welcome to the tavern. And let me kill my sound before we have a billion echoes. Hi, everyone. I hope you're well. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well, actually. Those of you who follow my social media might have noticed that I got a pretty trophy last night. So I went to my first bar hammer, and I think it was actually the first time they ran a little painting competition. It was a little painting competition. I think there was about 10 people. But the minis were good. The minis actually were quite good. Um, but I won. Yay. So it was voted. Everyone was there, got to vote. Not if you just, there were far more people than put minis in, which made me kind of sad. But hey, they're gonna do it again. I posted it in there. They're gonna do it June. What was it? 17th, 15th. When was it? So Alley Cat. Oh, the 17th. Thank you. So there you go, Alley Cat. You should come next time and bring something to enter. So I want to really love to build up the miniature painting, and the trophy was awesome. Although he's probably gonna make it smaller than what was in the picture. Which it's about this big. He's like, it might have been a little much. Like, well, it's the first one. So, who knows? You've been served. Notice that I don't pull punches. I was really happy though. I put a lot of work in that mini, and I felt like it was really cool to get that trophy. It's the coolest trophy ever. It's it's a space marine. If you can't pick it up, he's got a hat on, and he's got a mug of beer. Hey, Cats Mini, what's up? Hmm. An alley cat, and is my thing being slow, or is Codbot on vacation? It does it from time to time. A little shudder. No, it's just slow. So I am pleased. Um, Good proof of concept for maybe doing something for Golden Demons. That was more like what I was trying to do, was push myself in that direction. I mean, the best I feel like I'm gonna ever hope for at the Golden Demons is maybe a pin, but I don't know. I probably don't even paint in the way they like. So, um, regardless, I still want to put an effort and put something good in there. I also want to do Resin Beast and the BattleTech one and Catalyst. Catalyst Games. I said Alchemy. It's Catalyst. It's BattleTech. Nope. You never know. Hey, under the you never make any of the shots you don't take. File this under that. So, as you all know, I'm a big World of Warcraft fan. I've been playing for years, and I did take a bit of a break, but I still have a lot of love for the game. And they're doing a 30th anniversary world tour. Uh, One of their stops, funny enough, is Boston. Like, I don't think they're doing LA. They're doing it in Boston for PAX East. It's not part of PAX East, it's just its own event. But the one thing is they have very limited tickets and such, and it's very hard to score them. Well, today was wave two for Boston, and somehow, by some miracle, the stars aligned, and I scored two tickets for me and Gamer DJ to go. I just, I'm just absolutely stunned that I actually got them, because it's so hard to do it. But I set up on my computer, and I basically managed to just get the timer just the right moment. And holy crap, I was I texted him right away because he tried and he couldn't get him. And it's like, I got him. And he's like, oh my God. I was shaking so hard I couldn't freaking type. It was so awful. And I still, in a way, don't believe I actually have the tickets. But so there was that. So between last night and today, it's been a phenomenal 24 hours. Then the other crazy thing that's going on is in that Kickstarter I backed. This is nuts. So with GameFound, they have a little feature called Play the lottery. I know. What the fuck? Why did I wanted to, but I'm streaming. I don't think I'm gonna play the lottery tonight. All right, so what ticks? I got tickets to the the Warcraft 30th anniversary world tour when it rolls into Boston, because it's in Boston, right around mine and DJ's birthdays, and it's really hard to get it. I was like right on. I was watching the countdown timer on my clock. My Mac is tied into the clock is on a server, so apparently it was a little tiny bit early. But I got in there and somehow I got tickets. I never usually works out for me whenever there's like something like this. So I am out of my mind tonight. So there was that. There was I mentioned Bar Hammer, and you already saw that. With the coolest trophy are. But then there's that Kickstarter that I've done. Oh no, it's 6 minutes and 42 seconds. So they basically, I don't want to watch. So basically, to get everything unlocked for this Dungeons and Lasers, Port Haven, on GameFound. God, the advertisements are everywhere. We have to get to 2.5 million, or basically $2,500,000 to get everything unlocked. There are 82 unlocks. We are about 20,000 away. Now you're like, well, that's a lot. Technically, the Kickstarter ended at 3 today. However, there's this nifty little feature called Overtime in GameFound, which I had never even seen and didn't even quite understand. And the way it presents, you get 10 minutes to get in there after. I'm like, who cares about 10 minutes? Well, every time someone pledges, the timer goes backwards. So that 10 minutes now has been about, let's see, how long is it? Although nobody's pledging, we're down to 5 minutes and 42 seconds. We only, every backer resets the counter. It doesn't go back all the way, but it's been extended by 5 hours and 44 minutes. I mean, I sat there and said, it's going to be a stretch to get 75,000, that way. I don't know if that many people are going to back it, but we're going to get most everything else, and then maybe if we're that close, maybe they'll let us buy the last thing. But hey, if any of you want some really cool pirate stuff and you want to get in right now, because it's about to end as soon as that timer runs out. And I'm not going to look at it. So that's today. But I think everything else is unlocked. Oh, somebody reset it. It's back to 9 minutes and 33 seconds. We currently are 2,481,627. And we need to get 19. There's been 76,000 donated since 3 o'clock. So I think it's got a fighting chance if people keep putting into it. So that's 19,000 to go. Yeah, I mean, what you could do if you really don't want to do that, you could, okay, here's the strategy. If you can't put in right now, but maybe you can later, go buy one of the add-ons. You can buy an add-on. It gets you on the Kickstarter, and I assume that means you can get everything later at the Kickstarter prices. But that's an assumption, but usually that's how it works. So if you get like one thing for like $20, get the Chimera, which is awesome, for $20. Then you can always go back and get more later. That's what I'm going to do, actually. I put in for the all-in, because I wanted to put a good pledge down. But I'm going to hold back on some of the add-ons until later. I did add the Chimera today because my husband really wants it. Oh, well, that's fair. All right. I was thinking it's the money, because usually that's what it always is. In my case, it's always the money. I said, you always go get one small thing. They have small things there too. You don't have to get the whole set. I have no idea when it's going to fulfill. I really don't. All right, so to the actual thing of what I actually do here, just paint minis. So the other night, Lotus K! Lotus K, you want to get a crap ton of pirate stuff, right? or Or Nerdy Tokyo. You want to get a crap ton of inspired stuff. Right? I can't believe it's like, if we don't make it, I'm going to freaking cry because we're so close. I'm wondering if we're so close enough that they'll actually do something. No, you don't. You never have enough stuff. God damn it. Alright, let's try refocus. Why does my camera go out? Like, I did this before stream, holding my mini. And zoomed my face in so I could really pick up the thing and focused it. And now it's out of focus again. There we go. I don't know why it does that. But it really bugs me when it does that. Okay, that's Twitch. That's... I have a certain way I like my screen. Well, I just got, actually, I just got, we just got our Signal Games order for that Night Whisper ordered on our behalf. So I just got my 3 models that I bought from them, which are friggin' amazing. Nice. Those minis, oh yeah, the minis for your little commission for the charity thing came in yesterday and you've got them primed. Alright, so I want some green. I think after much thought, I think I am going to do green here for hers. It kind of is going to go down into the vines. Or maybe I could do, maybe I could do a bit of a, maybe I could do like a effect where it starts out as like pink and goes into green. That would be pretty. Ooh, alright, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so I'm going to take that pink punk rock, rather, which is 986. Ombre. Yeah, it's an ombre. Yeah, I've been trying to find that word. I've seriously been trying to find that word for God knows, for a while now. Thank you. That's what it is. In fact, I just did it. Oh, I don't have it here. It's on my shelf. Huh. I do actually have a mini with ombre hair. I made it in Hero Forge and actually ordered it because I didn't have a 3D printer at the time. And then finally painted it. And she has blonde to purple-ish. Because of course, it's purple. It's me. It's gotta be purple. Alright. So let's start out by painting some pink. Looks like it's going to take a couple coats. And actually, the funny thing is the way I did her hair. So this character is my turnip mancer. So basically, I cast a lot of telekinetic projectiles using turnips. It was a joke that went right or wrong depending on who you talk to. All those people say right. They all they love the idea. Actually, some of these things are not her hair. Some of these things are actually the wood. So I'm gonna grab some of the paint. I painted the wood. And we're gonna paint the wood. This right here is wood. I'm not really sure why I missed these. It seems pretty obvious to me. Yeah, something tells me if you all show up to that bar hammer next time, it's going to be a much different competition. It means I have to step up. I have to keep my. Well, then again, I am trying to step up anyways because this is competition year. So I need to really step up my game. And you guys are all going to help me do it by having all these little competitions. Yeah, well, I'm fine. Don't get that excited. There was only like 10 other competitors. So, but I will say this, and the thing that makes me kind of laugh about the whole thing is this is the fourth time I painted for a vote that I've won. So we're gonna see how long this streak lasts because I have the two total gone ones, and then I have what was the other one I did? Oh, the one where I did for Midgard, where my mini won the popular vote amongst the players of their grand tournament. So pretty crazy. But I can't buy a judge. I can't win a judge's pick to save my life. So but as I said, most importantly, it really helped push me to trying to do some really good work. It I finally have figured out how I want to do my orc skin. I think I'm finally happy with it. And I definitely want to throw something orky in the Golden Demons next year. I haven't figured out what though. If I even want to do like a unit. There I'm shooting for a pin. This is such a lovely shade of pink. Disordered the model for the next Reaper challenge. Oh, cool! Well, good luck there. You know, here's one other thing you can do with competition. You can double. You can have a multi-purpose mini. So you could paint it for the Reaper challenge, and you could paint it for the Barhammer, because it's any model. Other exciting news today. So I have some all sorts of exciting news today. Um, Other exciting news. I have a tentative okay from the powers that be to bring my little painting show to Carnage. I have to get back to them, but they wrote back to me today. And so I'm very happy because I love Carnage, although maybe people might remember it was the one I said I was never ever going to turn into a painting event because I wanted one con to just relax at. Well, all they had to do was show up at Total Con and said, "Hey, we're interested. We'd love to have you," to get me to change my mind. think this in here is where my transition point's going to be. So there was that. I'm finally also working on pulling together Huzzah. So this year I thought I was going to have one con less than last year because I'm not doing Nova. I'm going to ReaperCon instead. But instead I'm going to pick up Carnage and I'm going to still be at the grand total of 9. And then next year I will have 10 events. I will hit the double digits. I think I need to make I need to make con tour t-shirts. I don't know, would people buy that? The Muse, the Muse's Touch convention tour? Work has slowed down a bit, so I have a little bit of hope that maybe, I don't even know, I guess her eyebrows, I don't see where her eyebrows would be. I don't think there's really room for eyebrows in her. But work has slowed down to a degree, so maybe I'll have a chance to actually get some new t-shirt designs in my store. And I have plans that I've mentioned before. I have some plans for some more mini painting, like humor type things. Also for the month of June, which is coming soon, I do plan on hopefully posting up all my Pride stuff. I've got a bunch of Pride and non-Pride. It doesn't have to be Pride. Wait, does the bar hammer piece have to be painted with it? To be fair, I'm going to throw this as a challenge. I mean, there were people that were entering stuff they had before, but I think, and maybe this is just my opinion, I think for the challenge to make it a challenge, I'd say between now and then. He's announced it. So I'd say, so like if I enter anything, it's going to be something I paint between now and then. It may be something for ReaperCon, but it also or it may not be. Maybe I'll pick another orc or something, or maybe a different Warhammer figure. I've got a bunch. Maybe if he does a Christmas bar hammer, I'll do one of the. I think I have 2 of the red gobos left. Maybe I should paint the Goth Rocker. That would be fun for the next one. I could paint all my chrome ones one at a time for all the musicians. So that's what I would say. Paint something between now and then. I just want to add a little subtle pink cheek to her. The same pink. Because I really love this pink. Yeah, no, I don't. He doesn't seem to have a rule, but I think it'd be better if, I think just for yourself, it'd be really cool to actually paint something within the, between now and then. Come on. All right, I'm going to flip this upside down. Just want to give her a little color in her skin. I felt like it just needed a little. Alright, I'm going to find, let's see. I have leaf green. Where's the rest of it? Although, I don't know. Well, yeah, we could do leaf green. Is there a dark leaf green? It's turf green. That's not what I want. No, I definitely don't want military green, maggot white. Maggot white's a great green color. It's meadow green. I think I want to go a little brighter though. Well, it's the shadow color. I thought I had a dark leaf green that I put up here. I got pine green. I mean, I guess this is just my shadow. Oh, I'm excited to go to, yeah, a week. Actually, a week. Well, I won't be coming in till Friday, and I won't be running anything till Saturday. So, I will blend these in. So how are you, Wargaming Recon? And you know what? Give me a moment. I'll give you a shout out. Right now, I'm doing my Muse and Friends challenge piece. If you want to join the challenge, well, at least I think you're on the Discord. It's been a while since you posted. But if you're on my Discord, the info is all there on how to get one of these models. There is no time frame. That's something I want to emphasize. There is literally no time frame to get it done. Because I wanted people just to relax, enjoy, and paint something cool. It's also not about it's not a painting competition, it's just for fun. Oh, okay, cool. Your family there Saturday. I said, I'll be rolling in on Friday. Oh, and I said, did you hear when I said I'm going to be adding Carnage to my rotation too now? I think you might have been. I love all the cons I do, but that to me is rather exciting. Actually, you know what? If you want one of these models, I do have links in under exclamation point mini if you want to find it. I have the links on both how to get a physical copy, which is the one I have, or an STL. Ah, all over the place here. Well, I love it when you do chat on there. You can be a part of the morning crew. Just pop in and say good morning or good afternoon. You don't even have to say much. It's sort of cool. We have this neat little bond. Let's do a shout out. Oh, wait, I gotta do more than one shout out. I gotta shout somebody else out here, too. We also need to shout out, hey, Wargaming Recon, have you followed Lotus K? Have you followed Lotus K? We were trying to get Lotus K to 50 followers. Hey, get out of the way. This is being... We're trying to get Lotus K to 50 followers, and she's like, wait, where is she now? She claims she's not streaming, but she does something on Twitch. She has 45 followers. She needs... Oh, you're 45. So, yes, we need 5 friggin' followers for her to be able to get to affiliate. And that's it. Just 5 of you who haven't followed her. Yes, you did. Go follow the best non-stream stream on Twitch. And look at that, you got one more. In reality, it's just my way of paying it forward. I had a huge amount of help getting me launched by Big Jim Slade Gaming, who is also a local yokel to me. And he gave me, so I'm trying to pay it forward and help you get there too. And I try to help anyone, really, that wants to start streaming. Even if you're claiming it's not a stream. But I highly recommend watch it. It's a riot. And it's also good painting too. Oh, have a great night, Alley Cat. Sorry you have to leave. That's right, because it's later tonight. I'm like, why is it so early? It's not early. Let me grab some Suck Butt Kiss. When are you next streaming Wargaming Recon? And if you don't follow Wargaming Recon, I put a shout out there. Please give him a follow. Also, he's got an awesome little podcast that goes, and about gaming and cons and things. He shows up to almost as many cons as I do. Although you don't do the anime ones. So now I've got my succubus kits out. We're going to start blending this in. Really, this is what I should have done. This Saturday, I'm building more of the Lego Java Sail Barge. Yeah, I will get to the drag. Then Monday night, I'll either be recording a podcast episode or a Twitch stream playing computer games. That sounds like fun. I keep wondering if I should stream when I play WoW, just for funsies. I'm basically also doing a little redefining of some of these areas. Pink tended to run down because the pink is rather fairly liquidy, so I think it sort of ran down into the cracks. The little recesses here. So I'm just going to bring those back. Okay. Now I'm going to start. Actually, I want to grab some of the mid-tone, the leaf green. Oops. I changed my whole plan around. Originally, I wasn't going to do the hair, and I was like, oh yeah, I think I'm going to do it green. And what time on Saturday? You're going to go against my stream, aren't you? Honestly, you kind of have to. Oh, boo hiss. It's not coming out right. Shaky shake, shaky shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake that body. W1, yeah, see, yeah, exactly. It's. Well, so do I. I mean, I'm singing. Mass shouldn't be starting until 8:30, actually. We have Easter Vigil starts at 8:30 with a call time of 7:30 for me, so I'll be ready with plenty of time after 2:30. As far as I know, I think that was something the diocese said too, because of sunset. It's really hard to illustrate, breaking the darkness with basically in the Catholic Church, they build a little fire outside, and usually in a barbecue pit, and it's basically you're dispelling the darkness. Well, if it's not dark, it doesn't have the same impact. So they said, well, don't start it till 8:30. And I'm also singing on tomorrow night. I'm sure his wife is singing on those 2 nights too, tomorrow night and Friday night. It's a really cool green. I like this. This is very pretty, actually. I'm happy with this color. Oh, I did. Although technically, if you're Catholic, yeah, okay, so yeah, you're Catholic. So if you're Catholic, technically, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are all one big. They're all one entity. They're actually all three parts of the Triduum, and I think it's more of a service than a mass. I don't know. I'm not sure how you classify it. Um, I remember when I was a kid thinking, "Oh my god, I don't want to be in church for like friggin' 3 hours." I don't think any of them. I think they're all one entity. You technically should go to all three, which you do. Oh boy. Um, Good Friday is definitely not a mass because Good Friday, you do not consecrate any bread on Good Friday. I don't think Good Friday's a mass. Thursday you consecrate the bread, and Saturday you consecrate the bread. So those could technically be considered masses. It's a service. But technically they're all part of one they're technically all part of one service. It's all one big thing. It's just in three parts. That's why it's called a triduum. Because three. Yeah, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Um let's see what I can do with this pink. But you're right. I believe that is the case because the other two you do the most important part of mass. And we are doing so much good music. We have an absolutely amazing choir. Um, we do one of the songs we do twice a year. Basically, we don't really need to practice anymore because we've done it enough. But our choir at the end of the whole thing, and also on Christmas Eve, we do a postlude of the Hallelujah chorus from Handel's Messiah. So it's an amazing group. I'm just blown away by the talent. We have one of our tenors is actually part of Tanglewood, which is the chorus who sings with the Boston Pops. I sort of have to remind myself that in reality, that is a volunteer chorus rather. Those are all volunteers. None of the people actually get paid for this. They do it because they love doing it. You have to audition. And you have to be good. Yeah, I mean, he's really
Nice.
cool. A Night Whisper! Hello, my Barhammer runner-up! Yay! Your mini was beautiful, and I voted for his because, I mean, I liked a lot of the other minis. But when it came down to it, his artist was the most purely artistic mini on the table. Barhammer. You should come to Barhammer Wargaming Recon. No, I'm just kidding. Um, it was so much fun. I'll put it this way. Barhammer, you could do two things. One, you can either bring stuff to work on and paint like me and Night Whisper and quite a few other people, or you can play Warhammer. They're just fun little games. It's not a tournament or anything like that. Um, there is no price of admission either. Just buy a drink or two at the bar. They had a most excellent, and I mean excellent, hard cider selection. I don't drink beer, although I brought my husband home some. I'm really proud of mine. And if I don't want, I said, I don't want to be a friggin' egotistical douchebag, but I did think mine was the best. I had not metal metallic on it. Not a lot of other people did. Night Whisper had one. Night Whisper and I probably had the two most advanced techniques. A lot of people, they did a great job painting. They were very clean. There was one there who actually did get the mini of the month from the Warhammer store. So congrats to them. It was all contrast paint, I'm pretty sure. But it was very well applied contrast paint. It was really it said to me, it's very hard to make contrast paint come out even. And this it was so good. It did no pooling or anything except for where it was supposed to. So it was a lot of fun. All right, so and yeah, the brownie. I don't. I said I don't drink beer, but I tried their. It basically is like the general all-purpose hard cider. It was so delicious. It was not that dry. It tasted like an apple cider that maybe was a tiny bit drier than a normal apple cider. You could tell there was a little alcohol in it. It was delicious. Absolutely delicious. Um, Definitely want to go back. Did you see? I've even tagged you. I put the post in our Discord. There is a new contest. The next one will be, I think you said June 15th, but it's in there. Uh, the mini can be from any IP, any mini at all, as long as it fits on a 40mm base. And you can't enter it. You can't have entered it into a Barhammer previously. So what I might try to do. The only thing is, I'm doing the Kathy Wapple mini next. And the problem is that's going to be a diorama, and I'm probably going to be on a bigger. I mean, I guess I could try to put it on a 40mm base. Because it's just really going to be. It's going to be the two models that are in there. And I want to do a little different than I did the other one. I think I want to do with that one. It's about facing the darkness and not being alone. And I want to do something in a way to honor, if I can, to honor Jim, because James Wapple, because of everything just the ultimate and devoted husband. And you have the little squire on there that's the ugly doll. So, okay, so Night Whisper, I have some other news that would probably be of interest to you. Who has two thumbs? and 2 tickets because for me and DJ to the Warcraft 30th World Tour stop in Boston. That would be me because I somehow by some miracle got tickets today. Oh my god, it was so stressful, and I just almost started bawling at work after I got them. So I'm going. Are you still there? So one thing I thought of, if they have merch there, do you if you keep your Discord open and pay attention, and if they have merch there, we'll pick you something up. The thing I'm excited about is one of the apparently we looked at the goodie bags because people posted pictures of them, and one of the goodie bags actually has the goodie. One of the options is there are plushies of the pets in the game, and one of them is the Moonkin hatchling, and I'm like, it's a friggin' Moonkin, which is what I play. So I want a Moonkin. So bad. Actually, that's coming out nice. I decided to do her hair ombre, like pink and green ombre. My daughter tried to get ones from Wave One, but the soul. They did. Okay, so let me put it this way. The reason why, so what I did was I stopped using my phone. I went onto my computer at work, and then I basically bookmarked the page, the actual page. Went in today, like about 12:30, and made sure I was logged in. And then right before 1, I went back, and basically what I was doing was I was just adding tabs, and then switching over the tab and clicking the bookmark to get it to pop back up. And after about the third or fourth try, it popped, and I got in there and got 2 tickets. I didn't want to push it because if I try to get if I tried to go, I was even afraid of 3 tickets. I was sort of hoping DJ might have got them too, and then we could have decided, could put it out to friends, but he didn't. Sadly, he did not make it. So if we had gotten 2, I'm so sad we didn't get 2 more because then I would have invited you and your daughter. I didn't even think about. Ah. I guess the max is what was like probably 4 tickets. But if you put in too many, you wouldn't get them. But oh my god, I was so scared. We're already planning. We're not gonna cosplay, but like, what are we gonna wear? We're gonna wear something. Yeah, I know. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Shit. I would have said something. Damn it. I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were planning going. I wonder if scalpers can sell them. Although they're probably way expensive. But said, I will bring you something if you want. I wouldn't even thought about getting 2. I would have only thought about getting. I'm sorry. I would have thought about getting 3 tickets, not 4. I don't think there's a wave 3, is there? Because otherwise, if there was a wave 3, I would look out for it for you and let you know. Because I've been picking up the things on their social media, so. It is 2 waves, right? If I'm wrong, and there is a wave 3, let me know and I'll keep an eye out for you. But I think it's 2. Alright, I want to bring a little green up in here.
But I'll say this: I never in a million years I even thought it was going to happen because I do so badly at things like this. I never get in. I like look at Rubicon. I had to couldn't even get a hotel room. You know what? I think on that front, I should have probably also used my computer instead of. So when classes go live, I'm using my computer. I'm not going to do it off my phone. Thinking I want to add a little green eyeshadow. I will say this, by the way. Oh, wait, wait. There's one more wave. Wait, where did you see that? Where do you seriously? Where do you actually see that? I'm dead serious. I thought they just posted it out like on their social like 2 days before. The other thing is too, Wowhead's been publishing it too. You know what the sad thing was? Before, when I saw it on Wowhead a couple days ago, I was like, curse, I wish I'd never seen it because now I'm going to go through huge amounts of stress trying to get in. Oh my god, I hope it's true. I'll tell you what, maybe, I don't think I can put in for any more, but I didn't think they were telling you when the waves were because I never like I'm going on there too and I never saw. Seriously, did they actually? I have the app. Oh, come on. Also, I want to check on Dungeons and Lasers. Oh my god, it's still going. 13,000 left. Oh my god. I'll tell you about this in a moment, by the way. I didn't realize that because I have it. I downloaded the app just for this. And then I didn't even use it to get the tickets. Oh my god, you're right. Okay, so here's what you do. Be sitting there, like, make sure you have an account. Make sure you put a card and everything else. I don't know if you need it, but put a card on there anyways. You know, it never asked. And then find a clock that is a phone, like a computer that's hooked into a clock, you know, a server to get your clock, like a Mac.
sit there, bookmark the page with you logged in on it, or at least about 5 minutes before, go on there and make sure you're logged in. And then just watch the countdown timer. And when it was 2 seconds left, that's when I hit the first time. It said coming soon. Then I basically created another tab, hit the bookmark. And I did that until it popped. You gotta be really fast. That's all I know. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know until 2 days before. But now you know. And I'm pretty sure it'll be 1 o'clock again. Because the other two have been 1 o'clock. Might add a little green here above. Maybe I'll see if we can get DJ on this to try to. I don't know if he can do it on a computer though, and I think that's been a problem. I don't know if I can get more because I've already got 2. Otherwise, I'd try to get 2 more. But that's how I did it. So you got my secret. I mean, it's nice. I don't know if you guys get in to see how it actually works. It's very simple though. You'll get in, and at the bottom part of your screen, it'll ask you how many tickets, and you put in 2 or whatever. And then after that, it takes you to page. And I think once you're in there, if you get beyond that page, then you're okay. But I held my friggin' breath, and everything was just like 1 click. I think it's like you had to agree to a couple things, the terms of service, like you're over 21 or whatever. I don't remember what the age was, but things like that. And that's all you had to do. And then once you were done with that, you get an email saying you got them, and your tickets will be in your email. They'll be in a PDF in your email. You can print it out. I actually might frame mine. But you have to be really quick. It sold out in like 10 seconds. It was that quick. So I really wish you luck. I hope you get it. And I said, I'll talk to DJ. Maybe he can try to, we can try to help. All right, let me grab my leaf bud green. I need another color for the pink. What am I highlighting my pink with? It's like I've got such a bright pink. Maybe I'll just add some white to it. And then, if you all get tickets, then we're just going to have to go see who else we can drag along with us. If we end up with too many. No selling them. I want to grab a little more. Well, Nova's redo. Yes, I saw that. That's right. Nova is gonna. What's the date? Do you remember? Because I can look it up, but. The 22nd. So if you want to go to the Nova Open and go, it's an awesome con. The reason why I'm not going is I'm going to ReaperCon, and unfortunately they're the same weekend.
If I could have gone to both, I would absolutely have gone to both. But Nova, unfortunately, is the same weekend. And I cannot split myself. So Nova was on. I said I love going to Nova. I love the people there. I'm gonna miss them. I really am gonna miss them. Um, oh God, I'm so bad with names. I mean, I can picture their faces, and I adore them. The ones who run the hobby hangout, I adore these people. I don't think they will. I don't know if they will either. And honestly, I'm gonna really think about whether or not. I mean, if I can keep saving money and such, whether or not I want to actually invest and see if I make enough. And go be like every other teacher there and get paid. But there's a part of me that doesn't mind seeing the con actually make the money. As I sit here and highlight this here. It's a shame because it was good to have this. Well, I mean, I'm gonna come back. I'm just taking a year off. I'm also trying to consider, like, I think I want to redo my color class. I wasn't thrilled with the way that came out. I want to do something different, or figure out a way to make it a little more fun. But I had an absolute. I'll tell you what, my favorite class though. It's the one that I'm the worst student at. Is teaching how to paint quickly. So I plan on being back if they want to have me there. But that is the plan. And then next year I'll have 10 conventions. If none of the others fold or whatnot. Guys, I missed the spot back here. So, okay, so what exactly are your plans again? Mr. Ducal. I'd be really sad if you actually don't go back to Nova. But I do respect the reason why. But if you're going to Adepticon next year, release the Kraken! You want to do Adepticon. So you want to join us, myself, a Gel Tip, a Night Whisper, and me, all at Adepticon. See, that would be awesome. Oh, you get to meet James Wapple. Although this year, I realize now she's Scottish. I wish Gamer DJ was around. We called her the Irish painting goddess, but really she's the Scottish painting goddess. We screwed up the accent. Release the Kraken. Here's the Kraken. Hello, Mr. Kraken. I did say the Gel Tip. The fun sum for the year. Hope I used it wisely. I mean, I got you here. I don't believe that's the one and only summoned. Hey, Gel Tip, what's up? We're getting excited for ReaperCon because we just bought our badges. ReaperCon badges, by the way, went on sale last night. Unlike Nova, where everybody friggin' tried to get on there at once, ReaperCon, there is literally no reason why you have to buy your badge right now. You just want to get it before classes. And that's it. Classes should probably be soonish, though. So here's the Kraken. What t-shirt? What t-shirt? What's that about t-shirt? I'm gonna come and eat that carrot. See, the Kraken never understands that you can't actually get through the camera to people. It doesn't work like that. Ah, it's the Kraken. The Kraken also is the guardian of the rum, which is Kraken rum. And he's looking right at you. Whoop, he's looking right at y'all. Or at least he thinks he is. He goes with me to conventions now and hangs out with the pirate ship. Now I'm going to have 2 pirate ships. What am I going to do with 2 pirate ships? My husband's like, I mean, the whole running battles is cool, but you have to transport them to the con. I'm like, well, that's true. Oh, you need a Reaper t-shirt? I still have and wear my Reaper t-shirt from the last con. Oh, did you see the theme, by the way, is undead? Do you actually know there is one of the competitions within the MSP is to paint things that are you get points based on if you paint things to the theme. We don't ask questions as to why we have 2 ships. Wait, what do you mean we? Like, are you getting 2 ships? All right, wait. We have to look. All right. This drives me nuts, though. Every time I go on here, it says there's no time left. I know that's not true. Okay, so Dungeons Lit. For those of you who just came in, I have all sorts of exciting, happy news. Oh my god. Okay, so the Port Haven Kickstarter or Game Found crowdfunding campaign by Dungeons and Lasers ended at 3 o'clock today. However, there's a little something called Extra Time. And in Extra Time, they set a 10-minute timer that counts down. Anytime someone puts in a pledge during that 10 minutes, it sets some more time back on the timer. So that 10 minutes now has extended to 6 hours and 56 minutes. We were about $75,000 short from getting all the freaking stretch goals. And now we are only a measly 10,000. We're not even 10,000 away. I hope we make it. I don't. We're so freaking close. We've made 85,000. Not we, but they've made $85,294 in the last 6 hours since it supposedly ended. Oh God! And every time someone goes, it resets the timer. We're so close now. I want to get it. And you need. No, it's still. I'm shutting it down. Every time like people stop pledging. So if you really like pirates, or they actually have some really cool things that are not piratey, go look at that right now. It's on GameFound. It is the Port Haven crowdfunding, crowdsource, whatever, on there. Oh my God. Yes. Well, the ships by themselves. Now, here's the thing: the ships by themselves are $169. However, if you buy all 4 sets, the core sets, the ship is $70. It's It was $280 if you bought the 4 box sets. It was $350 if you bought the all-in. And I'm like, that was my big consideration, the price of the all-in. So yeah. Why do you find minis that make up breakfast cereals? Looks like Captain Crunch. I don't think so, but I can't even look at stretch goals anymore. They shut down, like you can't even see. We have hit probably every other goal now. So that means there was a Dungeon Master screen involved, and there was something else. I'm planning on going back later and adding more to my pledge, like I do for Reaper, because there's a few of the add-ons I want. I think one of them, if my husband is interested in it, there is a book about the campaign for your ReaperCon diorama. I mean, I'm only confused as to what this diorama is. You're just going to have to use your imagination, Gel Tip. I know you have an active one of those. Oh, Lucio, yeah, that's right, Lucio owes. For the Overwatch, yep. Oh, future diorama for something and not that. I don't know. You don't want to tell us what it is? How was your stream last night, Gel Tip? Also, let's see. Who did I get? Oh, wait. Yes. I already shouted out. Who did I shout out? I shouted out Wargaming Recon. And I shouted out Lotus K for her non-stream. I need to shout out Night Whisper. It actually seems now to be working again. And Jail Tip. Oh, see, now that time it didn't work. It's really weird how this works. Sometimes it works with the @ and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Orc thinks he can give his son a birthday every year. So rude, leaving chat alone with you. Who is it rude to, you or chat? Yeah, how dare he have priorities? Alright, so I've got my really, really light green. I'm going to put it on the light part of things. So yeah, there's all sorts of news right today. As I said, ReaperCon tickets went on sale. Oh, God damn it. I can't keep my thing on screen. ReaperCon tickets went on sale last night. It was about a little over $100 for the 4 days. classes are not yet up for sale, but you can go on there and make a list so that when you go in, that's another one you need. That's like there's a friggin' race to get classes. I'm debating whether I want to like more than one to give myself options. I mean, I could do that. Actually, I know what I gotta go. I gotta go figure out what tour. I want to take a factory tour because they've added to their factory since I last took the tour. So I want to take the tour again. Originally, I was just never gonna do it again, and I'm like, oh, I should because they've added more factory. I mean, does chat want to see you? Why not? Although you are in a rather small box, I mean, like me. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder if I can do this right. Nope. Let's see. Uh, oh. There, like, I'm in the little box. I have to kind of. I'm in a little box. Help, help, help. Oh, my light is in the way. I never even noticed. Whoops. And I just killed my light. Alright, let's see. Move the light up. I never realized it was actually on my screen. I've been trying to avoid having my light being on there. I love my lucent light. So I can put more light on me. That's a little much. Ah! I keep shutting my lights off. Actually, I'm gonna have to leave it. God damn it. I keep whacking my light. I can also bring it up a bit. Is there a... No, there isn't. Shucks. Alright, I think I finally got it. I hope. Nope, I'm still gonna... It's still gonna be in the way. Let's see if we can make it a little brighter. Alright. Now I'm cooking with gas. Alright, so now I want to do some final highlighting. I'm just going to take some white. I'm just gonna add in a few spots. See, yeah, I have to make. Let me see. I think they could put start fishing means fresh break, start new ones. Yeah, I know. You have 2 or 3 Muses Taverns challenge that you never finish. You need to have some discipline. It's a human nature thing you have to fight. We have this human nature not to finish things like this that we start. I'm not sure why. If you don't finish things, how are you going to have anything for the MSP? I think I'll challenge you right now. Any hangout one, I hobby. I can't work in hobby, it never works. I mean, there's a Sunday hangout that happens once or twice a month. I'll put. I think that's more stronger than I wanted it to be. All right, I think I see where it should probably come up about here. Damn it. Having a problem. Basically, I'm trying to take a lot of the paint off my brush. It's white paint, but I'm trying to take a lot off. I cannot make. I have one the first Sunday in May. I haven't posted it yet. Thing is, Gel Tip, I post them and you seem to ignore my posts. So, well, this weekend's Easter and I'm not doing one on Easter, and next weekend is Rising Phoenix. So it won't be available. I'm only doing. That's actually the thing. In May, I can only do 1 week, and it's the first week, I believe. Because the first weekend of May is nothing. The second weekend is Mother's Day. The third weekend is Huzzah. And the last weekend, I'll be in LA. So then for now, I know the next creator. Actually, I have the date. So the next Toy Soldier one is the first Saturday in May. Sunday in May, rather. And I said, it's Mother's Day. So then the first Sunday in June is going to be the Creator Poll one. All right, so. I heard a ding. I'll look up in a sec to see what was the ding. What was the ding?
Moist.
Oh, what was the ding? Oh, he subscribed! Thank you so much for the subscription, Gareth. Oh my gosh. I have so many. Why do I have not... What the fuck is going on with my stuff? One moment, please. For some reason, all my stuff is crazy on my end. I was going to go to my soundboard. Hey, look at that. My followers are actually working. Okay, there we go. Now I got everything. Including the fact I'm not live. Hey, let's see. What should I do for Gareth? Yeah, you know what, Gareth? This is like when I wish you lived closer. Because I think you would really love Bar Hammer. And so, let's hype. All right, everyone, hold your ears. We're going to get a little hype. There you go. Thank you so much for the sub. It was amazing. And you could choose. You could either paint or you could play. They had a lot of tables set up with terrain on it, and they had games going on. There was something at every table. It was amazing. I mean, it wasn't a huge competition, but you'd have to go against Night Whisperer, so that's always iffy. Yeah, there was something like that. I think they even I know I saw people with like a Battle Hammer set too, a Battle Tech set too. Oh, shut up, Gel Tip. I think you would have come in third. Honestly, I know, because we three are pretty close together. In fact, maybe you would have beat me. So they do it every 2 months. So the next one will be in June. Sadly, it's on Tuesday night, so... And unfortunately, Gel Tip does stream on Tuesday nights with Orcs Paint Shop. So that was like part of it. And then it said, today it's been all sunshines and rainbows and awesomeness because I also scored tickets to the Warcraft 30th, which is really hard to score tickets to. But they're coming to Boston because of PAX East, even though they're not really a part of PAX East. Well, Blizzard might be, but... And tickets sell in like 10 seconds. And I managed to score tickets. All the stars aligned. That means my magic 8-ball was miraculously correct. I know. You could leave, Orc. That's so bullshit. It is a good although, oh my god, it took me forever to get there. It really took me a long time to get to... Because traffic was atrocious. So the other thing that we're doing, that I've been doing on and off this evening, and so I put in for this Kickstarter called Port Haven by Dungeons and Lasers. And their Kickstarter ended. It's not on Kickstarter, it's on GameFound. So their thing ended. Stop telling me there's no time left on the clock. It ended at 3, but they have extra time. And since 3 o'clock this afternoon, it has made 80, now it's up to 86,246. We're 9,000, measly 9,000 away from hitting 2.5 million. And we unlock all the unlocks. And there's a really amazing thing at the end. I forget, Behemoth or something like that. So you could still get in on it if you really like pirates or Dungeons and Lasers. The campaign now has been extended 7 hours and 16 minutes. Do we have a link? I have a link. Unless somebody wants to go find it, I'll go find it. Or...
Outlaws of Brookhaven. Oop, I just kicked my mini. And the timer keeps, right now it's at 9 minutes and 44 seconds. It's a 10-minute timer, and every time someone pledges, oh, God damn it. Every time someone pledges, it goes back. It resets the timer. Why are you boinking? Oh, you got it. Okay. I was just about to link it. There you go. It's amazing. You want a pirate ship? You can get a pirate ship. I would say get it, get the whole thing, because honestly, it's a good deal. And then on top of that, if you get one of the bigger sets, you also get like over $500 in stretch goals. There's 82 stretch goals. I believe we have now officially unlocked 81, and we are a measly $8,504 from unlocking everything. What do you mean they have a Fruit Loops, dude? What the hell are you talking? Oh, they have two. Yes, they have all sorts of animals and things like that. Yes. So it is worth it. I think it's an amazing Kickstarter. It's been the one I've been more excited, or as excited, not more, about this one than any of my Reaper ones. I think it's been that much fun. And they've had very good engagement with getting the word out. And these people, this is their 7th Kickstarter, I guess they've run, or crowdsourcing, because it's not on Kickstarter. I'll have to do I gotta do more highlighting on the hair on the other side of her head. So I think it's a great thing. Yes, you're using a breakfast cereal. Yes, that was not lost on me, you know. The thing of it is, right? It's 7 minutes, and then I'll look and it'll be like 5 minutes, and the next thing I'll look it'll be 9. So at some point, it's gonna have to end. But I'd like it to hit another 9,000 or 8,500. So we get everything. I forget what the last friggin' thing is. Yeah, see, because when somebody bids, it goes back to 9. Or at least it adds some time. Let me see. I can tell you what the last... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. What was the last thing we had to unlock? It's under... Nope, that's my confirmation. Episode up to 20. Oh, yeah. The last thing they have is the Leviathan at 2,500,000. It's overtime. Absolutely crazy. This is like absolutely nuts. Oh, we're almost to another 1,000 too. So we're almost to 8,000.
So a bunch of people are pledging. Did somebody here push pledge? Huh? 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 I think I think it's fun too. It's sort of fun to watch it. Yes, because it got me to bid another $20. But I did it on behalf of my hubby because really wanted the returning backer gift, which I don't get because I've never backed them. But he wanted the Chimera. What time is it, by the way? 10:50. Okay. I guess I can start doing this little viney stuff. I believe the hair is done. I just have to have some green because there's so much red and brown in this. And pink and brown in this. The green sort of breaks, sort of gives it a pop of color. I want to make it a green thing. Other people have done it like this. I really like the idea because I really kind of need it. Maybe I could do this green a little differently. I could maybe on this green here. Oh, that's her hair right here. The Bazaar. Oh, are you really gonna pledge? The Bazaar is cool. I mean, all the things with figures in it are really cool. So, as I said, I did the all in just because I ended up deciding I'm getting another pirate ship. Because you're all a bunch of bad influences. Even Gamer DJ was doing it to me too. And I wrote down the pros and the cons, and there were more pros than cons. It means I have to paint another one because I definitely am getting the unpainted one, of course. I have to figure out what the post-Rosa, the post-campaign ship looked like. Maybe figure out what the Bloody Moon looks like. The Bloody Moon is the ship that her grandfather captained. Today was definitely exciting. I went with the globe. I want the globe. Dig in this. The what? The Bazaar is a core set. Did you bid, or do you want some help with what they've got? So basically, what you do is you can pick. Let's see. Go to rewards. Well, I can't see the stretch rewards, I think. So you would do one core set's $100. That's why, in a way, you go bigger, it's a steal. So core Swabi is one core set and the stretch goal, the regular stretch goals, which will still give you a metric crap ton of stuff because there were so many stretch goals unlocked. So you get the Swabi if you only want one. Deckhand, it's 179, so you save what, like $20? And then that's where you actually start getting the super stretch goals, which are the bigger minis. They're like 5 of them? I forget how many super. There's either 5 or 6 of them. Well, I think there'll be 6 of them actually if we get to 2.5. Then they have, if you want the ship, for 229 you get the one core set and a ship for 279, which is what I got, which was originally what I got, which was the first mate. It was the 4 core sets. Then they have a first mate option, a different option, which is 2 core sets and a ship. And then they had the all-in. Oh, that's right. Won't shut up. So I have the all-in, which I can't remember what the hell it's called. A Pirate Lord, which is the 4 sets and the ship. So you're going to get good value for what you're putting in. Because a ship by itself, for just the unpainted one, it's $159. I'm getting it for $70. The pre-painted ship is $258. And I'm not sure how that, I know that how that figures in. And then there's a ghost ship for $208. So if you only get the Bazaar, it's $100. See, I'm trying to lure you all into this because I want to get, we need 65. Wow, I'm like confused here. Wait a minute. We're 2,493,000. So 493. What is that? All right, so that's 6 and change. So we need about 6,000 more to go. And it's very doable since we have already earned 88,000 in the last 6 hours. And it keeps getting reset. So, go figure. I don't know. It's up to you. You can also pay. They do have a way to stretch pay in 4 payments too. I'm getting it because I love pirates. My husband was all for it. I just, I'm thinking about like this year's I've dedicated to competition painting. Except for really, I'm not really doing that with this. But this year I'm dedicating to competition painting. Oh yeah, Gareth. You're gonna make up your mind soon if you're going to ReaperCon because they opened up ticket sales last night, so you can get your badge. And then you can join myself and Geltip, as well as I forget who else is going, but and I told you can even room with us. Right now, it's still just the 2 of us. All right, I'm gonna put these leaves. So I'm thinking next year I'm gonna paint pirates. I don't know when actually. I didn't even look to see when this is expected to be fulfilled. But Dungeons and Lasers is reliable. They've done, this is number 7. They've actually done one more than Reaper has. This is not what I expected. I expected the next Kickstarter is going to be Bone 7. If someone wants to get 18 all-in pledges, are you going to do that? Who would do 18? So wait, are you saying that we just need 18 more people to go all in and we've got it? You know, it's really funny. When I saw it was like 75, 80,000 away, I was like, I don't know if they're going to make it. Now, I magic 8-ball. I have a magic 8-ball at work. Because people think I can read minds. And I asked the magic 8-ball if it was going to make it, and it said almost certain. I'm like, huh. I go, well, we'll see if lightning strikes twice. It actually said that, it actually predicted I was going to get the tickets. It said, signs point to yes or something like that. Well, this was more certain than that, so I guess I might be right for a second time in a row, and that thing is not known for being right. But basically, as a joke, I have a magic 8-ball sitting on my desk at work. Oh my god, I can't. I think the thing is, I cannot believe that it has been going for 6 hours. I thought right now it would have petered out. I'm like shocked that this many people are getting in on it at this hour. You would think they had 16 days. You'd think they would have got in much sooner. But you know, 100's 100. What drives me nuts is when I pop onto the thing right off before I do that, it always says it time's up. So basically 6,500 is all we have left. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That might actually make it. I'm just gonna talk a little more because I've only got 2 minutes left in stream. But we had a very productive evening because look, I got her hair done. And I added a little bit of makeup on her. I gave her some eyeshadow and I gave her a little bit of blush. And I painted her hair, as I said. And I want this little two-tone thing, a little ombre action. Where I wanted kind of a transition between the two, like that. But, I mean, I don't have much left to do on her. But that said, there's this whole base. I want to put I want to put the first buds of spring, which means there's going to be some sculpting involved. And there's going to be, definitely I've got to put some grass in there and a little snow because it's going to be the first. I've been inspired by what's been going on out here, so. Well, I mean, I did that. As I said, I added the chimera. I just saw 2 pledges come in. Bump that time. Yeah, bump that time back. This is exciting. Alright, guys. I think it's time. Did he say... Garrett, did you go off and start? Yep. Oh, you won't be going this. Boo. Hey, if anybody wants to go to ReaperCon and needs a place to crash, and I know you. Sorry, I don't want any total random strangers. We do have crash space in our room. We got a suite, so we can absolutely have more people. All right, I believe he just went live. Yeah, it should have. Did you get an email saying that went through and saying you're a backer? It's still going. So it's not like you did. It's not like you missed out on time. Right now, the timer's been set back to 8 minutes, and I've gotten 2 more pledges too. So it's been set back to 10 minutes, basically. So if you get it in there, yeah, it's in. So congrats on being a backer of that awesome campaign, and enjoy your minis. All right, let's go raid Gareth. I should be popping on his Discord again. Okay, then you got it. And I can figure out what the hell I'm gonna work on. The Bazaar is cool. I thought Bazaar was one of the more interesting ones because it's not anything I've really seen out there with merchants and carts and things like that. All right, you got one. You probably do. The only thing you don't get are the big models, the really big ones, like the whatever the hell was it, behemoth or something. Whatever that last one was. You don't get the big ones, but you get the little ones, and you're gonna get a ton of those because you get all the stretch goals. You just don't get the super stretch goals, and you can always add more later if you really want. So I think that's the neat part. Just get your foot in the door and then add more later if you feel like adding more later. All right, so let's go rating. And it's I'll probably pop on his Discord, maybe. Now that he has started. All right, let's all go rating Gareth. First of all, thank you all so much for being here and visiting the tavern. I really, really appreciate you guys, be it lurkers, be it my chatters, or if you come and visit later when I'm not actually on live. I appreciate you all. You're all amazing. I'll be back on Saturday. I think I'll be back on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, and Monday at 7 o'clock. And of course, tonight Wednesdays are at 8:30. There will be no Murder Hobo Inc. this week because it is Easter. I'm trying to think. I think that's it. So go get a last minute pledge into Dungeons and Lasers, Port Haven. Let's keep it going. It's almost there. If you see this in the next few minutes. Otherwise, yep. If you want to go to ReaperCon, we have a crash space. Let me know. I guess that's it. Announcement wise, I guess that's it. So until next you visit the tavern and our paths cross, happy painting.
No, well, hold on. All right, there's at least a 3D